Well, I received some parts from my friend Kirby from lilhonda.com forum. He sent me a really nice hub. Thing's been blasted and everything. It's used. I got to replace the one on this wheel. Oh, there goes some parts. Because it's a little messed up, as you can see. I'll show you the other parts I got from him. No bearing in there either. This is what I got from Kirby besides that hub. I got that front fender. I got those two coils. He just threw those in. I'm not sure if they work or not, but we'll give them a try. Some better foot pegs, or I hope that are better, because mine kind of sagged down a little bit. Throttle, the pipe, that little thing that goes in the channel there. All the stuff I need for it. A couple of throttle cables that look good. A couple of these things to hold the handlebars on, because I don't have any. Brake lever. I think everything's there except for a nut to hold it on. I don't even know what that looks like, but give me another wiring harness. Just kind of threw that in there. Rear axle, brake part thing. I don't even know where that goes yet. Fork boot. Front and rear brake cable. And rear brake hub with brakes on it. And Z50 nut. Gave me this tank that I'm in the process of sanding down. It's much better than what's on there. It doesn't have any holes or anything like that, and it's clean inside. Yeah, we got the old hub out. It came out really easy. Gonna clean the rim up, well, a little bit. This bike's not gonna be ready for paint for a long time. I kind of like it ratty anyway. Okay, new hub's going in. Okay, I was trying to put the new hub in. Went in there fine. It was going to put on the sprocket. I was putting in these bolts. And it seems like they need to be threaded the whole way, or this part that is unthreaded needs to be a lot shorter. I don't know if you can see in that hole there. You can see it better before. There's only a short distance between the sprocket, how thick the sprocket is, and the depth down there. It's probably only like, you know, it would only need to be about this long. So I think these bolts are either wrong, but that's something I gotta check into. The next thing I want to do is get some lube into those cables. These two cables, just run it in the end, because right now they're stiff, although they look in good shape. I think they just need lube, so that's what I'm going to do next. Okay, the idea with the cable is you get some lube right down there. And what I start with is something that is a penetrating fluid, so it'll get like through there, and then as it loosens up, I go with thicker and thicker oil till I get to about, you know, basic 30 weight or something like that. Just drips down there, and hopefully it'll come out the end. I got two cables. The front brake cable and the back cable. I'm not quite sure which one is which. It's kind of hard holding the camera and doing this, but this is the idea. Drop a little bit, in it goes, in it goes, in it goes. Do the same with the other one, then start working it back and forth in a couple of minutes when it gets down inside there. Yeah, it's freed up already. Pretty crusty though. I found some bolts that'll work for this. They're shorter. They look like they're going plenty far, and they're threaded all the way, so I'm going to go with those for now anyway. Alright, these seem to sit okay. Everything seems flush and all. I'm not going to put those tabs up until I find out if indeed these were okay to use, or if there's something that's much longer. Yeah, I got some of the crud off the hub. The brakes seem to work well. Good pivot there. Not too dirty on the inside. Actually, it's pretty damn clean, so I'm not even going to bother taking it apart and cleaning it because it looks good. Okay, it's back on the bike. Goes okay. Those nuts on the sprocket are pretty tight to the frame. You see what I mean? I gotta lift up the bike a little bit to spin it. You'll see that they're so close to the frame. Now this frame was mangled, bent, and fixed. So I don't know, might not be a problem. It'll work, you know, maybe under heavy conditions it might scrape or something. But I think all looks fine. The brake goes up, not down. First I thought I went down, but no, it goes up. Okay. Okay, we'll do a fun one next, and it's not making a lasagna. It's I'm going to take the front fender. I'm going to take some of this mixture of ATF and acetone. We're just going to see if we can clean it up a little bit. Mystery oil works really good for this too, but you just kind of get it on there. I'm holding the camera with one hand, so turn you back on when I do it. Well, I got somewhat better, but not terrific. I mean, the chrome is pretty beat on it. Now you can see all the dents and stuff in it. I didn't even notice them before. But it'll hold up. I mean, it's perfect for this bike. Not too bad. Well, it's mounted. Kind of matches. Let me put on my glasses. Kind of matches the rear one. You'll notice also that I don't have a fork stop back there. When I had the frame fixed, I had one welded on, but it broke right off. I guess the guy did the best he could do, but wasn't good enough, so I got to come up with something there. There's a rear fender. That's a beaut too, isn't it? Complete with yellow stain. Okay, next I'm going to do the handlebar mounts. I got these guys here instead of those bolts that are in there, so I'm going to pull those out and put these in. We'll have a look at that. These are kind of filthy inside. A little mystery oil in there. We'll twist this around, clean the threads out a little bit. The other one actually was drilled in place. It was a bugger to get that bolt out of there, and I broke the other bar, so this is a new bar. Slightly bent, but okay. So these I'm hitting with the wire brush, little mystery oil, and then getting a little grease on them, and also on the insides of the handlebar triple clamp upper. Do the same on the other side. This one went together really nice. Ugly Duckling. I got front brakes, the back brakes are kind of sketchy. Not working quite right yet, but I'm too eager to give it a try. Temporary gas tank. Choke on. good and bad. Runs, put it through the gears, and now I can't get it back into neutral. Okay, I might have found the problem. That when I'm trying to upshift, this is hitting the gear case, so I don't think this is the right shifter. But I can make it work. I'll just put it down further for now. Hopefully that'll do it. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I need to get some brakes going though. I want to try it down the street. I had to jerry-rig this, a screw into that's broken off there. So, shorter screw, yeah, maybe. Not sure. I don't have the bolt for this either, so this thing's moving all over the place. If I just had front brakes, I think I'd be happy enough. I got plenty of adjustment there. That's the wrong arm. I think that's a rear brake arm because it doesn't really line up straight. But that's the one we're going to go with adjusting. Try it again. That's running pretty good. Definitely needs some finesse, but pretty happy. Big shout out to Kirrbby and Z50nut for the help on this in the parts department. Thanks so much. I mounted the gas tank a little bit better on the handlebars with wires. Ain't gonna go any place there. It was flopping all over the place there. And I think I got the back brakes working for now by doing that. That's a screw into the old adjuster. It's about the right length, so it'll stop. Put some spacers in there. That seems to work okay, but the brake pedal's like all over the place, just flops around. Don't know how to get that straight.